G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Australia. Today I thought I would just do a bit of a on the hop, I suppose, video. I got these masks in the other day, the Artistic Mix Decorative Masks from the annual catalogue, and I thought we'd have a play with one of them. This is them here. Oh, I like the look of that. So, must have another one in here, do I? No, maybe not. Just bear with me, eh? I haven't really played with them, I've just opened them and had a play with one. I like that one, you could sponge around that. And they're just a couple of different shapes. That's what I was looking for. That one there. So they're both that you could sponge around. Okay, and then you can sponge inside those ones, those shapes. We've got that one with the pretty flowers. This one, I don't know what you would call that, probably, yeah, I don't know. And then these two. Now, you could use these two together if you wanted to, just like that. Okay, but we are going to use this one. Okie dokie. And we are going to case this card here. Now, you could use, I'm thinking you could use these dies, but I don't have them. So, I'm thinking those ones. That's what this reminds me of. This mask, that's what it reminds me of. Now, I don't have these, so we're going to do the next best thing. Okay, so just bear with me. And we will get set up. And we're going, yeah, as I said, we're going to case that card. And we're going to be using the flowers from the Favored Flowers DSP, which is available in the Sale-a-Bration catalogue. And we're going to be using these flowers here. Hold on, take it out of the plastic. Those flowers. Okie dokie. So just bear with me. And we will grab our kit. And hopefully I have everything ready to go, except a piece of paper. Just a minute. I need a scrap piece of paper. I'll show you in a minute. And we are going to use and I don't even have the ink pad out. Fresh Freesia, because that's the colour that goes with this paper. Okay, one of the colours that goes with the paper. So we're going to use that. We're going to be playing with Fairy Vanilla, Grey Granite and Soft Seafoam. Okay, so let's get going. So first of all, now with the mask, there is a right side and a wrong side. You'll be able to tell the wrong side is a little bit rough. Don't sponge over that, put that face down like that. So what we're going to do is turn this over, line it up, Now I don't want a gap at the top or the bottom if I can help it. So then I'm going to grab some washi tape or masking tape if you've got it, or the masking sheets, and all I'm going to do, making sure this is nice and straight, I'm just going to stick this down on the wrong side, lift that up, so that's our mask. Okie dokie. Then what we're going to do is grab our scrap piece of paper. So remember, this is the what we're going to be casing, and I want the rugged edges because I want them to look like that there. Okay, so it will be slightly different, but that's all right, we can handle that. What am I doing? So I'm just going to tear a piece of paper, and all I'm going to do is stick this down onto over our mask at an angle, and we're going to stick that down with washi tape, and I want to stick that there too, and that as well, and I think that should be okay. We'll just put one at the bottom for good measure. Okay, then we're going to bring in our ink pad and a blending brush. Now, if you haven't noticed, there are the mini blending brushes or the smaller blending brushes in the new catalogue, in the new mini, but we're just going to use the standard ones. So we're just going to grab a little bit of ink, and we're just going to go over the top of our mask, decorative mask. I'll put that side. And just continue sponging until you're happy with the depth of colour and the coverage. I always just start off with little bits, and all you're doing is small circular motions. You can use your handle if you like, but I always just grab the head. Now I'm not pressing too hard, I'm just lightly sponging. And you've probably noticed too, I've done it the different side. I don't know what it is, but I do most of my layering and everything to the left side. I think it's just me. Now I'm very light-handed, so if you're heavy-handed it will come out a lot heavier and probably a lot more intense than what I'm doing. It'll probably be a little bit crooked because I haven't got this one straight, but hopefully I'll live with that. Just put a little bit more here. close your ink pad up. Go over that for one. Then all I do is I just sponge off the excess onto scrap paper. I grab a rag and I just sponge off the excess. I do wash my brushes in very lukewarm soapy water every now and then, depending how much I've used them. And that should be right to go. Okay. And I just store mine in one of the old thick CD cases that we used to have. Okay. Although there is storage now in the mini catalogue, but I don't have any as yet. So what we're going to do is now remove all these pieces of bits and pieces of washi tape and scrap paper. Scrunch that up and throw it away. Take this off very carefully. And I'm just going to grab my rag again. And all I'm going to do is just go over the top very gently. And underneath as well. Again, if you wanted to, you can wipe it down with a damp cloth or a wet one. But I think I may have it all. And that's it. You do it straight away, you know it's going to be clean for the next time you use it. Okie dokie. So that is our card. Actually, I like that. Now, if you wanted to, as I said, you could go over with any of these actually. You could probably even do that with the flowers. That'd look a little bit different, wouldn't it? Then you could also go over the top. That's before you removed it, of course, the mask. Go over the top like that too if you wanted to. And then I would sort of move it across and do the next one. Or you could grab a marker and rule a few lines through it, but we're going to leave it like that. Then we're going to bring in our tape, our glue. And we're going to stick this to a piece of, what did I say it was, grey granite? Yeah, grey granite. I like these colours together. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to bring in our base card, which is soft seafoam. Now I don't have my bone folder, so I'll just do it with my thumb. Just burnish down that score line so it's nice and sharp. And we're going to bring in our glue again, adhesive. And we're just going to put that on there like that, making sure it's nice and straight. And that's it. Quite like those colours. It's a little bit crooked. Could be my must piece too. That'll do. Okie dokie. So we've done that much. Then what we're going to do is our circle. This has got a circle in it, if you can see that. It's using the stylish shapes dies. So we're going to be doing that. But I haven't done that. I found a vellum circle already cut. Well, sort of cut. So I'll show you that. That's it there. Don't worry about the top. If you're going to cover that up, I wouldn't worry too much about it because we're not going to see that. And then, a bit of a mark there. I don't know what that is. So we're going to stick that to our card. And because we're not going to see it, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue along the top. And we're just going to stick that down, just like that. Now, I've got a little bit of a funny shape there too. It didn't cut right around the circle, but that's okay. You can hardly notice it. Then I've pre-cut. Actually, what I did when I got the paper, I cut a few different flowers out. So we're going to use this one, and we'll put that right there like that. Oh, look at that. That leaf will cover that up. That was lucky, eh? So we're going to pop that up. I'll grab some black dimensionals. I've had a couple of packets of dimensionals that are really, really sticky, which has been great. Put one there. And of course, I've probably gone overboard with them, but it's paper, so I like to sort of support it a little bit extra. I'll put one there. Give it a little bit of extra support. So that's just going to go like that. Okay. That's our card so far. Then what we're going to do is bring in our catalogue. We're going to stamp our sentiment. Now, I like the sentiments from Art Gallery. I love the size, I love the font, and I love all the sayings. So we'll bring in Fresh Fish, I think. We'll keep with that. And we will do, what have we got here? Best wishes. Let's do best wishes, eh? That covers all bases. Grab our block. Hopefully that's straight. Ink that up, just tap, tap, tap. Don't have to press too hard. I always stamp on scrap paper first, just to see if I've got it straight, and I can adjust if it's not. So I've got a scrap piece of Very Vanilla, that's our scrap piece, and I'm just going to take it down out of camera for a bit. And hope, look at that, Just going to grab my scissors. And we're just going to chop that off just like that. Just at an angle, I think. They've done it straight, but we'll just do it like that. Now, in the catalogue, it's got the twine is wrapped around the flower, but we're not doing that. So, I'm just going to stick this on with dimensionals. Now, I'm waiting on some minis, so in the meantime, we will use the edges of our standard dimensionals. 1, 2, just like that. Move that out of the way, and we're gonna put that across there just like that. Actually, I'm liking those colours. I might just straighten that up a bit, eh? And I'll make this a little bit angular. Is there a word as angular more? And we're going to bring in some twine. Let's try, this is Mossy Meadow, I think. No, it's Garden Green. This is the twine from the mini catalogue. I don't know what suite it belongs to. Let's have a look. Might be the bikes, you know, the motorbikes. I'll soon know anyhow. That's it. Oh no, it's not the motorbikes, it's Enjoy the Journey. That one there with that pretty paper. So this is the twine. And we're going to use the Garden Green. Okie dokie. Well, we think we are. See how it looks. And I'll just grab more scissors. Just tie a bow. Just manoeuvre it till you're happy with it. Wants to turn around on me, do its own thing. And we're going to grab a mini glue dot. Mini glue dot. Oh, mini glue dots. Just bear with me, eh? They've disappeared. Oh, here they are. I already had them out. Okay. So we'll just grab a mini glue dot. Sticky little devils. And we'll just put that under there like that, I think. Hoping we don't see the glue dot. I'm really making a mountain out of a molehill here. Oh. let's try again. Oh, stick it down before it comes apart again. Oh. It's not working on me. I need a pokey tool. There you go, that's it. Then what we're going to do is finish off with a couple of brushed metallic dots. Let's use those, eh? Only because it's got the, would it be bronze? The bronze in it, and it looks a little bit like green to me, so we'll put a couple of those on, eh? One there. Oops. One right there. No, let's put one there. And one about there. Yep. And that is our card, which we've cased. Now I come to think of it, we can't really see the circle, but that's okay. You can see bits and pieces of it. I'm not sure whether you can see it on camera. I should have moved this up a little bit, but that's okay. Then what we're going to do is our inside, and we're going to use a couple of the part. These are the ones that are around the edges of our paper. So we'll use those for the inside. Always end up in a mess when you're doing this. And trim off any of the excess that may be overlapping, but in this case we haven't got any, not by planning it that way, only by pure luck. We're going to stick that down like that. And we're going to bring in our envelope and see if we've got another one. Here we have. Move all those out of the way. And I think, yep. Oops. Oops, whoops, whoops. And we're just going to put that on the edge of the envelope, just like that. And again, trim off any that's overlapping and none overlapping. So that's our card using the masks. What were the masks called again? The artistic mix. So that's our card. Cased from that, and that's the final one there. And of course I've got another one to show you. It's a little bit different again, and it's using the same technique. This one I didn't take it all the way down. I should have taken it down a little bit more, but that's okay. You can see the circle on it this time. The twine is from the same 3 pack, what was it called? 3 twine combo pack. The base card is Petal Pink, and it's on Smoky Slate, I think. Again, I've used Very Vanilla. This is Calypso Coral, and that's Calypso Coral. And the embellishment is the copper from the same brushed metallic dots. Okie dokie. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope it gives you some idea on how to use these masks or any masks that you have. It's just a different way of using it. So don't be scared to play. This is the first time I've sort of ripped the paper and done it like this, so we're all learning. Okay, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. See ya. Hooray.